Oh my God! Hello, magandang hapon, Roxie.
Magandang
Kamusta?
hapon, finally.
Kamusta?
Okay naman, kakagaling ko lang din sa isang interview for MPE naman.
Okay. So you're here in Metro Manila as of
Yes,
now.
na-lockdown ako here in Mandaluyong City, my second home.
Okay.
Kayo po,
Um,
kumusta? Finally!
finally.
Uwi na rin.
Finally, this is the first time, guys, na magkausap kami ni Roxy through video call or what. Kasi the first time, guys, to make a kwento lang a little bit, um, the first time na nakita ko si Roxy is during her competition sa Miss Mandaluyong. That was 2019 nga ba, Roxy?
Yes
2019?
po.
20, okay, that's 2019. And sabi ko talaga doon, that night, sabi ko, oh my God, may isang future na Barbie doll. Sabi ko may future na ano, pang kawaii. Kasi sabi ko, tapos tinanong ko, right after the competition, I asked Cassie Banks, sabi ko, babe, what's her name? Ganon. Chika-chika ko na siya. And from that moment, I sent you a friend request. And yun, doon nag-start, guys. And I'm so happy kasi thank you Roxy kasi pinaunlakan mo yung invitation ko sa'yo last week and though medyo pagod ka pa galing sa event mo pero thank you. So, super thank you. So,
So,
yung
thank you
question ko
also po
Roxy,
for having me. Actually, di pa
guys
ako familiar sa mga pageant pages
mhm.
before. So, after Miss Mandaluyong, for the Philippines was one of the first pages I have seen. And I have been a follower ever since then.
Thank you Roxy. Guys, pwede niyong i-follow si Roxy para sa journey niya sa Miss Earth Philippines 2020. And ngayong hapon, malalaman natin kung ano ba, kumustahin natin siya and her national pageant, kung ano bang magiging lagay dahil sa pandemic na to. So, Roxy, ito yung first, kumusta? Kumusta ang Miss Earth Philippines organization and the candidates
Well,
ngayong may pandemic?
I'm very happy kasi sabi sa amin ng organization that their topmost priority is our safety. So, if
Mhm.
they decided to push through with a virtual pageant, I think it's a very pretty good and innovative idea kaysa naman wala, di ba? And I've
Yeah.
read in an article from Miss Lorraine that ang frontliners nga tuloy pa rin tuloy pa rin ang serbisyo nila. And same goes for us because the world needs us more now than ever. So we really have to step up. Ayun.
Okay.
So, support naman
So,
ako with the virtual pageant. Challenging siya
mhm.
actually, pero if you want something talaga, gagawan mo ng paraan eh.
Paano siya tatakbo yung pageant na yun? I mean, magkakasama pa din ba kayo in one place or paano ba? Can you explain or enlighten us para dun sa ah, possible na magiging pageant ng Miss Philippines Earth?
Well, there are no full details yet. However, ngayon, ang pinagkakabisihan namin is our COVID craze.
Okay.
Yun, we try to create our own PPEs, tapos nag-runway kami live. So, there's that. And we also have been filming videos like for swimsuit, gown,
Mhm.
other activities as well. But 50-50 pa kung magagamit siya kasi I've read, not confirmed, I've read in a article na it's possible na it will still push her live. But I'm not so sure. I can't speak yet for Miss Philippines Earth. So everyone watching, you can follow their page to wait for more updates. Basta
So,
what I can
ayun.
tell you, tuloy ang pageant. Yun ang pwede kong i-reveal.
Tuloy
Tuloy
yung
siya.
pageant. Oo, sa totoo lang, yung part na sinabi ng Miss Philippines Earth Organization na magiging flow ng pageant. Actually, okay lang sa akin yun. Kung as long as ang priority nila is yung safety ng lahat, especially the candidates, the staffs, and the organization, better yun. okay lang sa akin na ituloy, basta naandun pa din yung safety ninyo. Kasi mas mahalaga, for me lang ha, ang sinabi ko na nga last time na mas mahalaga talaga yung buhay ng bawat isa kaysa sa crown, kaysa sa isang pageant, kaysa sa isang edition ng pageant. And nire-respeto ko naman kung ano yung, syempre, decision ng organization, and better din yung ginawa nilang decision na through social media lang yung magiging pageant ninyo. And waiting kami kasi ano, for the first time in the history, bago to eh, parang kakaiba, there's something new. Ito yung parang new normal ba natin. So, ayun, thank you Roxy, thank you for sharing that na a little bit na paandar ng pageant mo. And excited kami. So, next question ko, Rox, is kumusta ka bilang isang mamamayang Pilipino na, I mean, i-erase natin yung may pageant. Kamusta ka? Paano mo na ilalaban yung everyday life na malayo sa family mo? I don't know kung you're with your family or what. Kumusta ka?
Well, I'm human being. I have my
Mm.
own share of struggles, but I am able to cope up with those by binge watching yung mga favorite series ko. So, Pampagood Vibes, Modern Family, if anybody is looking for something to watch in Netflix. And okay
Mm.
naman ako. I've been eating so much, which is good. I gained some weight. And I think okay yon kasi for a long time, I was very underweight. And it's stressful because I live alone. I really miss my parents. I decided not to push through with going home kasi senior citizen sila. And if there's a small possibility na baka infected ako, if there's a chance na without knowing,
Mm.
hindi ko na i-risk yun. So I rather stay here. So I think overall, okay naman ako. And I am keeping myself busy with some initiatives. And also Miss Earth, it gives me a reason to get up in the morning.
Mm.
So, I feel alive. It's both pressuring and exciting. Ayun. Ikaw,
Mm.
kumusta ka? I want to hear
Actually,
it
same
more.
tayo ng ano, same tayo ng reason kung bakit hindi rin ako umuwi ng Quezon Province. The reason why is my mom and my dad is both senior citizen na din, and I'm so afraid na ano yun, mag-take ako ng risk na hindi ko alam kung carrier ba ako ng virus or what. Sabi ko, okay lang yung mag-isa na lang ako dito sa Metro Manila. No, I'm not saying na mag-isa talaga. I mean, far away with my family and relatives. Ngayon, pinili ko na lang ba yung kaligtasan ng family ko. Mas mahalaga kasi sila para sa akin. Parang ang hirap, no, na parang
True.
makikita mo sila na nahihirapan dahil sa'yo. Baka, ano mo yun, mas
Oo.
nakaka-stress kayo. Sisisihin mo
Oo
pa
nga.
yung sarili mo, di ba? Mas better kasi
Mm-mm.
talaga na piliin natin yung kaligtasan ng mga mahal natin sa buhay. And sa totoo lang, Rocky, ilaban natin tong pandemic na to. Labanan natin to. And magkikita talaga tayo, promise, right?
True.
After this pandemic. So,
We're alone
ayun.
now, pero at least we're alone together.
Oo.
Hindi tayo mag-isa.
We're alone, but we're not lonely. Alam mo yun? We're
Yes,
alone, but we're
true.
not
Exactly.
lonely. Diba? Hindi tayo nag-iisa kasi marami diyang sumusuporta. So, wala lang, nakakatuwa lang na dun sa part na yung Rocks, sing tayo ng reason na kung bakit hindi tayo umuwi sa mga bayan natin. And katulad mo, you're from Baguio City. It's summer and sana nag-enjoy ka sa medyo mas malamig na klima, right?
Kaya nga.
Diba? Rocks, speaking of Baguio City, kumusta ang support ng mga taga-Baguio sa'yo?
So, very supportive naman sila. Ayan, may voting kami right now. So, super share naman
Mm-hmm.
sila, super like. And sobrang miss ko ang Baguio, but even if I'm locked down here in Mandaluyong, I'm very happy to see their situation. Kahit I've seen news online that Baguio City was actually hailed as a model city in fighting the COVID-19 virus. There is transparency, there is mass testing,
Mm-hmm.
there's effective control. So super happy ako noon. Kahit malayo ako doon, I know Baguio is in good hands.
Oo, kasi nakita ko nga yung photos na posted kanina. Nakita kung paano kadisiplinado ang mga taga Baguio City. ultimong pag-line, yung sa pila, like may circle, tapos may drawing pa na something like, oh my God, sana all. Napasana all talaga ako kanina. Like, sabi ko, oh my God, grabe ang mga taga Baguio. And super lucky ng mga mamamayan ng Baguio City kasi okay mamahala ang government ninyo doon and nakakatuwa naman na may mga ganang tao na pinapahalagahan talaga ang kaligtasan ng bawat isa. And speaking of Baguio City, kasi si Benedict Ramos, right? Kilala ko siya. And nag-Roxy siya kanina dito. Sabi niya, Roxy, hello,
Sorry, di
Ben.
ako nagbabasa ng comments. Hi,
So,
Benedict.
medyo
Hi,
nabasa ko siya.
Kuya.
Hello,
I
Ben.
miss you.
So, ayun. Rox, bilang isang candidate ng Miss Philippines Earth, ano yung tinututukan mong advocacy? Right? I mean, to protect Earth, given na yun. I mean, ano yung nag-push sa'yo to join the pageant, the Miss Philippines Earth Competition 2020?
Well, I have two main advocacies. Unahin ko muna yung urban gardening. But before that, kaya I've been getting a lot of questions. Bakit Miss Earth? Like,
Sure, sure.
I've seen a lot of comments. Bakit Miss Earth? Well, why not Miss Earth? I mean,
Okay.
my mom is a strong environmentalist and also my sister, and they served as an inspiration and a good model for me since I was at a young age. And bata pa lang ako, nagtatanim na ako. I'm very fond of gardening and nature in general. So in Baguio, we do plant and harvest our own fruits, our own vegetables. So very organic kami. My mom loves herbal treatment as well. So
Mhm.
that I'm very passionate about. So if I join a pageant, why not something really close to my heart? And I've been loving the cause of Miss Earth for quite some time now. So I gave it a shot. And my main advocacy, I actually have two. Unahin ko muna yung urban gardening. Ayun. Encouraging people to plant even with the small spaces they have. So, kahit maliit yung offices nila, apartments, condos, I want to send a message na pwede pa rin kayo mag-plant. You can fully utilize your spaces. Pwede mag-plant sa
Okay.
backyard, pwede sa bubong, actually. Pwede din sa walls, yung mga hanging plants.
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
yung space mo, pwede ka pa rin mag-plant. If you, and of course, as time goes by, grabe yung urban development. The less,
Okay.
habang mas maraming pinapatayo na structures, the less plants and trees we see. So planting is a very simple word, pero yun yung nagsusustain ng billions of lives. So I thought na if I encourage people to plant, it's also encouraging them to save the world. Very simple, pero if everybody does it, malaki yung magiging impact. And also, we need it now kasi if you heard, of course, we have been all aware with the bushfires
Okay.
in the Amazon, Australia, and also some parts of the Philippines and in Cordillera. So sabi nila,
Yeah.
the world is on fire and the Amazon is holding a massive amount where oxygen comes from. So, if we do not take action now, if ituloy natin yung deforestation, human actions, talagang we're gonna be lost. Ano na, what kind of world will our kids live in? Nag-isip na ako, mag-aanak pa ba ako if this is the situation now? But I don't lose hope. I have faith in humanity. I hope even with the simplest ways, it doesn't have to be big. You can just plant. You can at least try. And actually ngayon, may program ang government, plant program. Ahon lahat, pagkain sapat, laban sa COVID-19. So doon, binibigyan tayo ng free seeds, guys. So you can get free seeds from the government. Pwede kayo magtanim. So if nag-grow kayo ng sarili niyong food, ibig sabihin, hindi na kayo masyadong kailangang lumabas. O diba, bongga yun. Ayun. And other than urban gardening, since na-lockdown ako here in Mandaluyong, I felt na I couldn't do much. And I really thought of ways kung saan ako pwedeng tumulong. Kasi I can't just sit here, do nothing, and watch everything, alam mo yun, fall apart.
Yeah.
So, I really thought of ways. I couldn't sleep at night. I really wanted to reach out with the capabilities, with what I can do. So, nag-start ako, I partnered with a fundraising. It's called Bingo Fundraising, and their goal there
Yeah,
is
yeah.
to feed 1,000 families adversely affected in Baguio City. So, ang
Mhm.
goal originally is to feed, ayun, those 1,000 families. But because ang daming tumulong, we were able to surpass
Mhm.
that, and that's very fulfilling. And nung natapos yon, ayan na naman ako, upo na naman ako. What else can I do? Ano pa bang magagawa ko? I couldn't go out. Grabe yung cases here in Mandaluyong City. We actually had a neighbor who was positive. So as much as possible, stay lang ako at home. Pero nakaisip ako ng other thing I could do. There are a lot of strays here sa barangay
Yeah.
ko. So sa isang hilera na yun, sa isang kahabaan na yun, you can already come across 20 strays. So naisip ko, it's harder for them to access food now more than ever dahil nga lockdown. So yung mga pinagkukuhanan nila ng mga area, ng mga stores, di ba? Usually, doon sila
Yeah, yeah.
kumukuha, doon sila kumakalkal sa mga garbages. Pero kung wala yun, saan sila kukuha? So I thought na they really do need the help. And hindi sila lagi yung priority. I want to help so many foundations, organization, and I still do. Pero I thought, how many organizations po are supporting these pets? Parang I don't see much. So I really chose this muna. I want to help them out. I really want to lessen the struggles they go through every day, kahit sa simpleng pagbigay ng food, pagbigay ng water, that already means the world to them. So ayun, I hope people would continue to reach out, follow Straight from the Heart on Instagram. Ayun, sorry I said so much.
So guys, I hope napakinggan niyo yung lahat ng sinabi ni Rox. Ang
Sorry.
sabi nga ni Jayan Ann Lagrima, sabi niya, keep it up girl, Roxy Bay. Alam mo na talaga, na-aware siya sa nangyayari sa Earth, which is true. I mean, random kasi sa your Rox na totoo yung mga, I mean, bukal sa puso mo yung ginagawa mo. And sabi mo nga kanina, mas masarap gawin or you joined a pageant na mas malapit sa puso mo, mas malapit sa family mo, na alam mo talagang kahit anong gawin mo, may patutunguhan. Yung manalo or what, crown, without sash. Kahit kasi wala yung sash and crown and title, kaya mo kasing gawin kung ano yung gusto mong advocacy sa buhay mo. And alam kong hindi lang iilan yung nangangailangan ng ganyang tulong. I mean, a lot of people, aware ang ibang tao, pero hindi nila alam kung paano magsisimula. And salamat, Rox, kasi isa ka sa mga taong may mga ganyang, though sabihin natin very Pinoy na gawain kasi it's about gardening or what, pero alam niyo yung part na malapit sa kalikasan na in the first glance kasi at the end of the day, our nature and our Mother Earth lang talaga yung unang bagay na alam mong makakatulong sa'yo. Like, without Earth, without our nature, wala tayo. Like, walang Miss Philippines Earth, walang Miss Earth, wala rin ang kahit ano pang pageant kasi walang Earth. Like, can you imagine that? Like, maraming salamat, Props, na, I mean, may pagkukusa ka as a Filipino. Maraming salamat sa part na yun. And nakakatuwa lang. Natatouch kasi ako kasi I'm also a farmer. My dad is a farmer. Nakakatuwa kasi in Quezon Province kasi, Rox, we have a lot of coconuts and hindi lang basta coconuts and other root crops. Alam mo yun na parang nakaka-relate kasi ako sa inyo eh. Like you and Eliza Malinaw, nakaka-relate ako dun sa mga ginagawa ninyong dalawa. Like, as in, okay, gusto ko tong ganitong bagay. Like, I'm cute-cute kasi to share this, Rox, ha? I don't know if you know Ate Janine Tugonon, Miss Universe 2012 first runner-up. And we always talk about her raspberries and ano pa ba yung klase ng
That's so
berries niya sa...
cute.
Yes! Alam mo bang nasa condominium siya ngayon? Nasa unit lang siya. And ang pinagkakaabalahan niya is gardening. Pero sa loob lang
Imagine
ng
yung
unit.
growth na pwede ka
Yeah.
mag-plant kahit nasa condo ka.
Yeah. And sabi ko sa kanya, I'm so excited to see her berries na mamunga na like despite of this pandemic, alam mo yung may mga bagay na pwede natin talagang piliing pagkaabalahan at mas makakatulong sa atin. salamat sa inyo kasi nakaka-inspire ng sobra. So, dahil dyan, gusto ko lang sabihin sa mga viewers, sa ibang followers ko na, guys, please follow Rox. Kasi, ang ganda ng advocacy niya, hindi lang pang sarili, pero alam mong mapapakinabangan ng lahat. Ayun, aside from pretty face, may mga bagay na mas maitutulong sa kapwa. Maraming salamat. From the bottom of my heart, Rox, promise. So, super
Ah,
kinikilig ako dun habang nagkikwento ka about that, about your advocacy. So, after that, meron na bang organization na nakikipagtulungan sa'yo for your advocacy as of now?
well, prior to the lockdown, nakapag-partner ako with Baguio Animal Lovers League. Ayun, more on fighting animal cruelty, promoting animal welfare, and
Mm-hmm.
teaching people yung responsible breeding, and of course, encouraging them to adopt. So yung mga homeless, we try to find them a lifelong loving home. Pero yun nga, dahil na lockdown ako
Mm-hmm.
dito, I couldn't be physically there. I couldn't reach out there. So I tried to find ways here. Although super support sila, they're really happy na even if I can't I can't be physically there in Baguio City, I try to help the strays here in Mandaluyong. Kasi actually dito mas marami talaga compared in Baguio City. So ayun. And I'm also now supporting Zero Hunger PH. It's a new organization that I really like kasi nakita ko lang siya. My sister told me about it. And gusto ko talaga yung cause nila kasi sila naman, di ba, ang dami, so many things
Oh, that's
going
okay, that's
on.
okay. That's fine.
Pero
That's good,
gusto ko
actually.
lang
Go.
din i-share sa inyo na I really like their cause kasi they feed,
Zero hunger nga ba, right? Zero
yes po,
hunger?
Zero Hunger
Okay.
PH. You can follow that on Instagram. So, what I like naman about their cause is that they feed adversely affected
Okay.
families while incorporating it with promoting local arts. So ako talaga, I always say in all my interviews, I am very fond of the arts. Alagad talaga ako ng sining, and what they do, yung ginagawa nilang, yung pag-gimmick nila is yung mga online concerts for a cause, yung mga
Mm-hmm.
paintings for a cause, and now they're also selling eco bags for a cause. So I really like na ini-incorporate nila yung local artists kasi kailangan mas i-promote pa yan here in the Philippines. We should be proud of our own artists. Ayun. So,
Mm-hmm.
yun lang.
So, ayun na, naano ko kasi yung Zero Hunger, may isa kasi akong kilala na nagpo-promote din yan, which is our Miss World 2013, Megan Yang. Very supportive si Megan sa Zero Hunger, and I hope you guys can help, can donate, and whatever it is, kahit gaano pa mang kalaking donation, sabi nga namin ni Megan last time sa live namin, ni Pia, ni Kylie, ang maliit na halaga, ang maliit na donasyon kapag pinagsama-sama, at the end of the day, malaking bagay pa din yan. Lalo na kung
True.
bukal sa puso, di ba? Like, ang sarap kaya makatulong sa kapwa. And, naisip ko lang bigla, Rox, kasi hindi pa ako nakakarating ng Baguio, to be honest. Sad, no? Sad, no? Like, always magpa-plan, tapos
Why?
hindi always magpa-plan pero hindi natutuloy. Actually, yung isang makeup artist mo yata, Rox, he messaged me on Messenger last time pa. Like, sabi niya sa akin, Sir, if ever na pupunta ka po ng Baguio, just message me lang po and sasamahan po namin kayo mamasyal.
True.
Sabi
Go.
ko,
Let us know. I would
nakakatawa.
love to tour. You can stay with us. You have to go
Nakakaano,
to
sabi ko,
Baguio at least once in your life.
Uy, nakakatawa, Rox. Like, alam mo, pinagtatawanan talaga ako, Rox, ng mga kaibigan ko. Like, oh yeah, grabe. Sa lahat ng hindi mo pa mapupuntahan, Baguio City pa talaga. Sabi ko, I'm scared kasi to travel alone. I'm scared to
Mm.
travel na may mga bangin-bangin or what, may matataas na something. Scared ako talaga doon. Super afraid ako.
May
As
kwento ako
in,
dyan. Oh my God.
okay, go.
Kasi boyfriend ko, same thing. Before I met him, hindi pa siya nakapuntang Baguio. Ang rason niya kasi nakakatakot daw. Feeling niya, same thing as you said, mahulog din siya sa bangin. I didn't know. people see Baguio that way, na nakakatakot yung well, actually, totoo, nakakatakot. Pero wala naman masyadong napapabalita ng news lately. So I think it's safe to go pa rin. After this lockdown, I would be happy to tour you po. Kaming bahala sa'yo.
Alam mo, Rox, siguro, pwede, makaka-relate talaga ako sa boyfriend mo. Kasi, I'm scared talaga. Siguro kami yung magkakaunawaan. Siguro pag nagkita kami, nagkausap kami about that topic, mag-a-appear pa talaga kami like, oh my God, Baguio City.
Tapos alis
Travel, oh
muna,
my God.
mag-isa din.
Actually, ang dami-dami na sa akin nag-invite sa Baguio City. Sinda Benedicts and iba ko pang friends doon, ibang followers ko, nag-invite sila sa akin na sila na yung bahalang mag-tour sa akin doon or what, sasamahan. Like sabi ko, hindi ko alam kung paano. I don't know how. I know, parang ganon. Sorry
Yeah,
guys,
before,
medyo na, sorry guys, na-share ko lang siya kasi ipapasok ko yung topic about Baguio City. So,